What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, April 22nd, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all so much. I really hope you had a great week. It is Friday. It's definitely something to celebrate just in itself, right? Oh, Friday. Well, hopefully, we're going to see a lot go down in the astrology today. But why not celebrate it? Moon's at 2 degrees today. It's our sun. The sun's at 2 degrees. Brings that emotional factor, but it's emotional about a very grounded sense. The moon's in Capricorn. It's going to finish with Pluto. It's also going to trine Mercury and the North Node. It's starting off the day early and kind of like finishing last night with that trine to Uranus. So there is a lot of this Earth energy in our life right now. And it's intensified because we have the North Node in Taurus with the sun. We haven't seen that one yet in, since 2003, 2004? Which we've been in for a couple days, but we're just starting to really feel it now. And it's getting intense. Uranus is here. We live in a very chaotic, shaken up, electric world and reality. So we're starting to kind of feel, in a sense, where we need to put in a little effort in life today with that moon in Capricorn, where we feel like we're going to get the most value out of life. And I think it is sort of a fated moment. This is the final day before Mercury will cross that North Node. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there is no planets over here. They're all over here. Of course, I have some things on my chart, but whatever, things and stuff, asteroids. The important thing is that this Mercury is a good checkpoint. So between today and tomorrow, you're getting a really big fated checkpoint with the moon making aspects to these nodes, with Venus starting to make aspects to these nodes, and even with the moon coming off the sextile to that Venus in Pisces, that you're starting to see God's plan kind of get laid out for you. And I think today's like a question of if you want to dedicate to it, and we're kind of starting to see where things are going to go. So if you have been feeling stagnant or making big decisions or feeling like, kind of stuck between big decisions, I feel like today is that like day where you really feel where you need to put where that next step is going. And then you have to commit to it. So there's a commitment level to today too, but it's about your values. It's about the things that make you feel good in life. And I think it's not about questioning, like, we're kind of at the point too, where we're not weighing things out as much anymore. Like the moon's not full in Libra anymore. It's waning in Capricorn. And we're getting ready for the third quarter square in Aquarius tomorrow. And that moon is going to meet up and finish the day with Pluto that is about to go stationary retrograde on the 29th. So this is the last time that Pluto will station retrograde in Capricorn in our lives, and this is the last time the moon will be on that Pluto while still direct. So, talk about like fate coming through. A lot's emerging. So we're really starting to see where we need to step up to emerge in life, about the life and the reality that we want to create, and the beautiful things that we can have. And the feeling is so important because there is this big portal that this universe is trying to show you about how you can take the next step to your unbound creative potential. And it's not a linear potential. And that's what we're breaking free of. And that's where I think we're feeling like, I got to take a step and realize that it's a quantum universe. It's non-linear. It's every which way in every direction. That's where things are possible right now. And in some sense, we have to be an adult with the moon in Capricorn and be okay with that. So some people get stressed out. The Virgos of the world, they're like tripping out. Like, I need a plan. Even this moon in Capricorn's like, well, I would feel better if I had a plan. But really, it's not so much about this great long-term plan. It's just about stepping up in the moment to do the things that make you feel good and to realize that the only way you're going to get the magic in life is if you step up for yourself right now and start to create what that future can look like without a solid outcome of the potential of it, but knowing that you have the potential and you can expand a lot on that. That moon's also going to sextile over to Jupiter and Neptune today. So we're getting really good aspects to the Pisces energy from the moon. And I think that that's so much about our personal life, seeing that if we do commit to something in life, we can really expand into the outer reaches of all possibilities. And sure, it's sensitive. Sure, it's an emotional day, but it's not about just giving up, or it's not about letting your emotions get the best of you. It's about, you kind of taking control of where your destiny and where your abundance and your magic can come through. And I think that your intuition is definitely your best friend. And there's definitely signs here with Mercury meeting with the North Node. Like, we're going to see signs in our environment. We're going to get downloads. We're going to start to see what it is we ultimately want to create and what it is that's of value. And we're going to have this understanding. And it's going to be very helpful. So there's a lot going on. And even Jupiter this weekend and coming into next week is really starting to sextile over to Pluto in Capricorn as well too. So we get that right before Pluto goes stationary retrograde. There is a lot of things that are trying to expand and grow in our lives right now. It's not about the restriction of things. It's not about the system that we thought we knew. It's about getting out of that and realizing your soul came here for something big, came here for a purpose, believing in yourself, and not letting things scare you. Like, I feel like we can get so scared about the story of life or where things are possibly going to go. And it's like, don't trip about that. Focus on your moments that you have and the here and the now, so that you can expand past limitations and realize how much creative potential you have to do something that you want to do something that you value in life, to do something that makes you feel good, that lights up your senses and really does enrich your life. What tarot deck do I want to use? I didn't grab one. That's a good question. I don't know. Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. We're going to use the Botticelli. Usually I grab one before I start these and I forgot, okay? Chill out. It's fine. Hope everybody has a great day. It definitely doesn't suck, We're all having to make big choices. Saturn square the nodes and realizing that we can connect to the best things in life right now, but we got to let go of the other shit. And that systems are changing and that power is changing and that it might not just happen today, but these are the times where we start to get a futuristic outlook on where they can go without the expectation or the attachment to the outcome, but being just willing to create. Kind of crazy too. Juno and the Sun are about to, they're kind of coming off their sextile, and then the Sun's with Eros and Venus, Neptune, like coming off a full moon in Pluto and a moon in Pluto. Like, there is definitely like relationship stuff out there too. So trying to see where the right connections are and really like making sure that when it comes to the people in our lives that we're creating, relationships for the future. Without, again, expectation, but with a resonance and a frequency and it just makes sense. And you feel it. 5 of Cups, upright. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it can feel kind of heavy. There can be a lot surfacing, but I think in a lot of ways it's moving through the negative emotions in life, or moving through the stuck feelings, or getting out of the victim mode, or getting out of, feeling like apathetic about things. I think that we actually really want to look at the optimistic side of so much right now, because we are living through so many once-in-a-lifetime transits. Like, these are once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and instead of being down about the change, it's like being excited for the change and like working through those feelings. Queen of Wands in reverse. Feeling like we're not on the throne of our creativity for some reason. And that's because we're in some kind of feeling of like emotional, like doubt or lack. If we change that story, we're going to realize that we sit on the throne of our power and we can create happiness and abundance in our life at any moment. But there is something about stepping up to that plate. And then we also got the 10 of Wands in reverse. So I just think that too. It's like, it's not everything we have to drop in life to connect to the best life. It's probably just some things. Like, honestly, keep the stuff that feels good, lose the stuff that doesn't. You don't have to energetically weigh yourself down right now with stories and, oh, this, and I need this, but I don't even want to do it, but I feel like I need it. It's like, why are we carrying all that? You don't have to. You don't. I'm here to tell you, the astrology is saying that the next 5 years are going to change everything that you thought you knew, and you're already feeling it now. So if you're letting that stuff from pre-now stop you from creative potential in the future, you're going to be stuck. You're not going to feel good. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. I'll see you for the weekend forecast tomorrow. Much love. Peace.